If I were to ask you to take a time inventory, that means get a log out and every minute of every day for 1 month, you were to have to account for what you did in that minute of time. You'd be shocked at how much time was wasted, how much time was not really productive time, certainly how much time did not turn out to be growth and development time for you that was adding value to your life. And this time thing has always really concerned me because in our culture, in the Western world, we really struggle with knowing how to set priorities and master our time and use our time wisely to move toward the things that God has for us. And one of the things that I'm working on right now in my own life, and I'd like to share it with you, is the concept of tithing my time. Now, I'm not saying it's a biblical requirement to tithe your time. Just an idea. The tithe simply means 10%. Well, there's 24 hours in a day. I did the math on this. It works out to be 2.4 hours a day would be 10%, the tithe on my time. And so if I spent 2.4 hours per day doing things like being with my Heavenly Father in prayer or meditation, maybe reading the Bible, reading books that would grow me and develop me, listening to positive audio programs, whether it's self-help programs or motivational programs, or maybe it's something that I'm wanting to learn in my business sector, or maybe it's a book on audio, but listening to something that's feeding my mind and growing my spirit man, listening to preaching or messages. What if I spent part of that time every day just in stillness and quietness? Hey, what if I spent part of that 2.4 hours every day exercising? Now you can look at me on this video and know, and by the way, yes, video does add 20 pounds, okay? So this is not looking real great right now. But I'll tell you this, what if you spent a part of that 2.4 hours every day exercising? Just walking, just getting your body in motion. You know, so we talk about, I don't have time. I don't have time to read. I don't have time to do all this. I don't have time to exercise. I don't have time to pray. I don't have time to whatever, fill in the blank. I disagree. And I'm holding myself accountable, and my friends are holding me accountable, because 2.4 hours a day is nothing if you really want to be intentional about tithing your time. You're not tithing it to the Lord, but yet really you kind of are, because you're tithing it for your own growth and development. And God does expect us to steward our potential. So whatever time I invest in myself, in meditation and growth and being still before the Lord and just exercising and taking care of this temple, whatever time that is, I believe it's time well spent. So I want to encourage you to consider this today. Would you be willing to allocate, schedule, plan, and block off 2.4 hours a day? It might mean you have to turn the television off. It might mean you have to spend some of that time in your commute each day listening to something that's productive in your car versus listening to sports radio. Whatever you might have to do to make the adjustment, can you be willing to take 2.4 hours a day and simply allow yourself to become the person God's always known you can be? My name is Brian Holmes. Thanks for joining us today. I hope it was a blessing to you. Look forward to seeing you again very, very soon.